I'm gonna put up a Zenogre.
Cool. Hey, that's my line.
Cool.
Luke Slap.
Luke Slap. And there it is. I still haven't watched it, but I look forward to watching it.
Mm-hmm.
In 12 years when I get back to watching them. Yes, Larry.
Oh, whoops.
Take to make what? Is that the weakness exploit? Oh, yeah.
Good.
She's done it.
Good.
Don't you dare say that. You know this is a massive improvement. Yes. I will take actually needing to play the game in a functional sense and using the things that I get from the game instead of spending 500 hours randomly hoping for an attack up jewel. Want to play Monster Hunter World again, Chris? No, I'm just actually asking. You want it? The Capcom or like the Monster Hunter social media posts are often just like flocked with people who are like, when are you gonna do add an update to World? It's like
Monsters.
I don't know, man. It's all obviously all Rise content now, and they're like, when are you gonna do something with World? As if it wasn't supported for like 4 years. Beep, 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 beep. Wow, how'd that happen? What do we got? You never have your weapon on, so I don't know what it is. It's a Switch X. It says it next to your name.
Go on.
That's true. I mean, he's still in here.
No, he's not.
No, he's
like
back. Actually back now.
Yeah.
We definitely didn't hear that.
No, yeah, you weren't saying anything, Chris. Don't lie to
It
us.
must have been in such a terrible voice that it wasn't perceived as a human voice.
Is it like Cthulhu? Oh no.
Yeah. We really need to take away this power from Chris.
Is Tim aware that he can't say anything?
Yeah, he is. He knows.
Okay.
Or he should by now. Yeah. We really need a revolution here.
So on.
No, I think we're just going to skip the unionizing and move straight to revolution.
Yeah, and then Chris is going to violently suppress us.
Not if we violently suppress him first.
I don't know if you can violently suppress the currently in power despot.
Sure you can. Well,
I was going to say, can Tim be released from the Shadow Realm?
All right.
There truly is no actual reason that Chris should have the sole power to mute everyone in the chat. It's just
What?
something he specifically decided early on. I don't think like anyone else I know uses a Discord group in the same manner, in which
I mean,
there is a sole human responsible for every possible edit that you can make. I mean, I'm just saying, I'm in like multiple Discord servers, and this is the only one that works like this. And many of them are the same amount of people or fewer.
you're in more than one Discord server?
So,
Astonishing.
I mean, I have different subsects
I
of
was gonna
friend
say,
groups.
I feel like that. I feel like that's fairly normal.
Interesting.
Like in Krabby Patty,
Yeah.
there's no one true owner of that Discord.
No. Yeah.
I guess so.
I guess I
Yeah.
am in
Communism is
multiple.
great, says me, creator of Kaka Krabby Patty. Right, but I'm
But
not
could
Joseph
he?
Stalin.
This is true.
Oh, and
Chris, do you
sees the
really
server.
believe that I am capable of doing this on Discord? The man who took eons to put crisp on. I barely know how to make my
To be
way
fair,
around the menu. Exactly.
Yep.
When it comes to Discord, I basically just asked him what to do, and then he tells me how to do it. No,
no, I didn't say that.
he is a good advisor for my kingdom.
Now,
He's
Chris,
my
you don't have the
leader.
shield anymore, but you have like the most rollable armor of all time. And also, it will tell you every time you do a perfect spot dodge, which is very satisfying. Chris, what did we
Probably
just
dodge
talk
occasionally.
about?
Ouch. I might be in. Oh, okay. That's funny.
Being a
JP.
isn't the
Oh, that was a moxie.
oh god,
Boy.
sure looks like it.
I am in big trouble.
Well, we knocked it out of being angry.
Don't worry, the cat healed you.
Thank you, Kat. I was paralyzed and was staring down the barrel of a wiener.
Now,
Yeah, pretty sure that's called a urethra, but
Mm.
what do I know?
Oh yeah, fish have
Great.
cloaca. What is
Yeah, I
the
also blame me for reminding you.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson's Black Adam?
what about it?
Do you guys think it looks like a movie that could be interesting, or just general DC nonsense?
I'm
I
sure
thought you
it'll
were
probably
asking
be fine.
if Dwayne the Rock Johnson's Black Adam has a cloaca.
Yes. Does Black Adam, portrayed
Yeah.
by Dwayne the Rock Johnson in 2022, have a cloaca?
I can definitively go ahead. Always.
Fascinating.
Separated.
For
Anyway,
a split second, I thought you had found a Wikipedia article on whether or not Black Adam has a cloaca. Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, I think that movie looks fine, I guess.
Now,
Yeah. It seems like it would be okay, but the DC's whatever studio makes DC movies,
Warner Brothers.
Warner, they're yeah, their computer animation is just not good.
you mean the merger thing that happened,
Wait, what merger thing?
in which they culled like a bunch of the media that has ever existed?
Yeah.
Great. Oh, I knew about that.
Giving actually no way to watch them, and it's because they merged with Discovery Network or some shit like
Yeah.
that.
All right, that's what we're talking about. Okay, well, it's all just a big tax write-off at this point.
Right.
I saw something about that on Twitter. Like some guy basically just lost the show he created because
It's probably Infinity Train. People were very mad about that one.
something like that. Like it was the guy basically lost any ability to view his work anymore because Warner Brothers like doesn't have hard copies and they just wiped it from the one place you could watch it or something like that. I can't remember what show it was.
Yeah, there were a couple like that.
Okay.
Oh, that's not good.
Now isn't it like literally? Doesn't Dwayne the Rock Johnson have like an outsized role in the production of those films now?
Well, what I hear was he was the guy who
What?
was just like, we should make movies about more than just the three main characters.
Why is Zachary Levi not going to remain Shazam?
Yeah, Black Adam is a Shazam villain.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Nice. That's good. That movie did seem like it would be fun. I still would like to watch that.
It's decent. It's fun.
I've heard it's very dark at like
Yeah.
very minimal moments. I will say, I looked up Black Adam recently, and of course, I typed it in like Adam as an atomic bomb,
Yeah.
and then I realized that man's name is just his name is Black Adam.
Yes.
Yeah.
Adam, who is black, is that man's whole name.
He's like Egyptian,
Yeah, well,
I think, right?
Shazam-
Like, or,
Shazam was an early like Superman ripoff.
yeah. Back when he was Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
Was Superman Captain Marvel at one point? No, Shazam.
No, Shazam.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the
Yeah.
great. Yeah.
Which
Because
Marvel girl?
Black Adam's supposed to be like from an ancient Egypt like equivalent or something. Like he's just super old.
Yeah, something like that.
Why is there a Captain Marvel? Did you say a Marvel? What was the one you just said?
Marvel girl?
Marvel Girl,
Are you
Miss
talking
Marvel, and the other Captain Marvel.
Well,
Yeah,
because the reason is that Captain Marvel was stopped being made for a while and went out
That was
of
a bad time for Aurora. Jesus.
Yeah.
Thanks. Right.
Because Captain Marvel went out of trademark, and Marvel was like, "Hey, we should have Captain Marvel," so they jumped on it. Which is why Captain Marvel isn't allowed to be known as Captain Marvel. He has to be called Shazam. His name can be Captain Marvel, but none of his comics can be called Captain Marvel. They have to be called Shazam.
Right, but now there is also a Marvel Girl and a Miss Marvel on top of all of that.
Well, Miss Marvel's tied to Captain Marvel.
But Marvel Girl is not.
Marvel Girl is, yeah,
Right.
and Marvel Girl is just Jean Grey. Yeah, that's a fundamental issue that there are two. Well, in fairness, Jean Grey has been called Marvel Girl since like '67.
I was gonna say, was that like her original superhero name?
Yeah, she was Marvel Girl.
Oh, okay.
Not really. Not in the modern
So
age.
Jean Grey from X-Men,
X-Men.
a Marvel property, was once Miss Marvel.
She was Marvel Girl.
No, was once Marvel Girl, which is a DC property. Who is not Jean Grey,
Correct.
and that character was never related to the other Miss Marvel.
No. Yes.
I'm so
Correct.
No,
incredibly
Marvel Girl,
crossed
Marvel
up
Girl,
right now.
not Miss Marvel. Fucking disaster.
I need
Again,
to. Someone bang on a
the-
trash can.
the-
I'm getting my signs mixed up.
Again, the problem here is that there is a character
nice.
named Captain Marvel, and Marvel decided that they needed that name, and so they took it. That is the fundamental issue. Captain Marvel was like a '40s character, and then the copyright lapsed. And when that happened, the guys at Marvel were like, "We should take that," and they did.
That really doesn't excuse the two other existing something Marvels in comics that are neither that are one is a DC thing and one is a Marvel thing still.
Look, no one's arguing that
Probably.
Marvel Girl isn't a stupid nickname that just isn't used anymore.
And who was Marvel? Which one was that?
The
Oh, he was
the original Captain
guy.
Marvel in Marvel.
In Marvel,
the original Marvel Captain Marvel. Yes.
Marvel's original Captain Marvel.
Original. That's going to be the name of their next Disney Plus show.
Yeah, and isn't it with like 2 L's or something?
Which is shockingly close to Jor-El,
right?
Name from Krypton, a DC universe.
I think it is Marvel, MAR-VELL.
Yeah, I think that's what.
Still though.
Did you guys also know that there was an animated Crypto the Superdog movie?
Yeah, it came out kind of recently.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Well,
there
right.
was like
They
a
recently
3D CG movie that came out like this year of Crypto.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're talking about something different.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson as Crypto the Superdog, but I don't think they call him that in this anymore. I think it's just like DC Super Pets or something.
Yeah.
But I was like, why is this a thing? And apparently he also plays Black Adam in that movie, and I was like, did you really
Why
need
is Black Adam in the film?
Right, like what's
Vertical marketing.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, that house just went away.
I was talking with Haley's friend Rachel while we were watching the new episode of television's Bleach. And no, I'm watching it weekly.
No.
Second episode, almost nothing happened, so it's kind of back to its old tricks.
Bullshit. I did enjoy the horrifying face that one guy made when he tried to steal Ichigo's Bankai.
I will say, I know it's been a while since I watched Bleach. I don't remember it being so horrifically violent for no reason. Like,
yeah,
I mean, you are right.
They got to keep up.
Compete with Chainsaw Man.
Yeah,
yeah, Chainsaw Man. That's
what else? What was I saying? Oh yeah,
Chainsaw Man.
And she was telling me about the Rings of Power show, which I am not watching, but she was explaining a character who is presumed to be like the progenitor of Gandalf, which doesn't make sense because Gandalf like shouldn't have existed in this age, but it's media property or whatever. So
Yeah, isn't he like
that's the
Astari
thing.
or something?
There is a character who is supposed to be Gandalf, but they do not call the character Gandalf. And I'm truly wondering if it's because Amazon does not have the rights to the Lord of the Rings. They have the rights to like the appendices or whatever the hell.
They only have the rights to the Silmarillion.
Not even the Silmarillion.
Who has the distributing rights for Lord of the Rings right now?
The Tolkien estate. He just
it's probably whoever the next of kin is. But I meant like the actual like who has the rights to stream it? I guess it does. Not Amazon, right? Because who initially released it? It was Miramax,
you can stream
right?
them on HBO Max, but that doesn't have anything to do with like who produced it or whatever.
I see. That doesn't mean anything about the rights. Okay.
Yeah.
Production rights. That's what you guys were talking about. Okay. Yeah, I was getting that crossed up with streaming rights.
Yeah, I know. It's a lot. And I'm sure it will be different in like a year.
I know.
Sure. Yeah. Been up there a bit.
Yeah, I enjoyed seeing that with no context.
Rebro.
That's supposed to be Cerebro that he's wearing? Oh.
It's how they revive all the mutants. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, good.
That kind of just nullifies Wolverine's whole thing.
It kind of does, doesn't it?
Yeah, he's a good guy now.
Did Magneto just be like, I'm going to unleash an immortal bomb so no mutant will ever die again?
Yep.
Well, I'm glad that...
what happened? Wow, he was charging up and then his life was... Ah.
Yep.
Oh.
Now, I would love an X-Men comic that is just Charles Xavier like at a desk just calling people all day.
Hey, are you okay if I make a hard copy of your brain?
Hey man, did you back up recently or Yeah. Okay. All right. Say hi to your family.
Yeah, there's just a help desk. Hey, I'd like to delete my last backup. Yeah, just go back. It's too embarrassing to say.
I feel like I'm a different. I just feel like I'm a different person now.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
No more complaining for you.
Oh yeah, and this is the universe in which Charles is not a paraplegic.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
Oh.
Because I was going to say, couldn't he zap his consciousness into someone who is not a paraplegic?
Correct.
Oh,
like
God.
at the end of X3.
Does he do that in the end of X3?
Yeah. Yeah.
Almost. There's almost nothing coherent about what happens to Charles Xavier in the end of X3.
Yeah, he like
He exploded, and then he was there at the end somehow.
Yeah, he was in that like brain dead guy. He was just like, I could transfer my brain into this brain dead guy, but that would be really immoral, so I'm not. And then he does it because that's Charles' game for you.
I love the hard
Yeah,
stop.
you'd have been best friends since like the '60s.
What were you saying, Owen?
I was loving Chris's hard stop after he said Marvel and then just rerouting.
um,
Do you think Marvel will ever do like a new 52 kind of
No.
thing? Or
No.
they're just gonna leave it as is?
They've done like kind of soft. They've done soft reboots. They did one like in 2015 that was kind of a soft Universal reboot, but no, the idea of like the sliding time scale and everything being canon is too important to the Marvel identity at this point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yep, that's really the only thing.
Yeah, like they're in the same universe now.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah.
What about Gwendolyn Spider-Verse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Is that just like an anomaly? They just can't exist in the same universe together?
Yes.
I guess. Yeah, that sounds about right. I feel like they're trying to constantly figure out what the hell they're doing with Spider-Man.
As a Spider-Man who is one of the most like fundamentally grounded superheroes existing just in a giant multiversal clusterfuck, I could understand why they don't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't they just let him?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Also, he was married, and then they're like, can't have this anymore, and then they had him sell his marriage to the devil.
I have heard about that, yeah.
Tell us about that.
Divorce.
Divorce is immoral.
Yes.
On the scale of moral to immoral, in terms of comics, marriage is the most moral thing you could ever do.
Yeah.
But the problem is it's also boring.
And then she like has a kid like 2 comics later or something.
Yeah, we'll see. But so far they've stuck to it. But
what do you got, Owen?
She does have a baby. That baby turns into a dragon sometimes.
I have the urgent quest now.
All right, go ahead and pop it up.
So aren't we all happy that Jubilee is no longer a vampire? Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. It's a lot. Yes.
Too much.
It's too much.
Yeah, but at least they have more than like 3 characters.
Slumbering jungle espionage.
Oh yeah, the monster whose whole thing is that he's just sleeping until you come up to murder him.
Oh no.
This is a tough battle, by the way.
Okay.
Mostly in terms of being every status.
Okay. So get everything essentially prepped.
I mean, just be prepared to be paralyzed, on fire, and poisoned.
Okay. All at the same time.
Like, literally, yes.
Okay. All right.
Good one.
Be prepared.
Absolutely not. No. I think he wrote a couple, but not most of them. And supposedly, he wrote "Can You Feel the Love Tonight," and Disney was like, "We don't have there's no like love scene in this to put it to," and he's like, "Fucking make one or I'm out." And they're like, "Okay." It's 100% true. Really?
Make them fuck or I am out.
Like, actually, the "Can You Feel the Love Tonight" scene, which feels pretty out of nowhere in the film, was not originally supposed to be in it, but Elton John's participation hinged on it. Which, to be fair,
Yeah,
that song became a huge hit. So
good for Elton John. I'm happy for him.
he really wanted lions to make bedtime eyes at each other.
Yeah, they do.
It has.
For a split second, I was like, didn't they play that at Princess Diana's funeral? And then I remembered that is not the song. It is Candle in the Wind. It is not the lion fuck song that they played at her death, at her funeral.
Candle in the Wind.
Caskets coming down.
Like, I think Candle in the Wind at this point, like, is kind of meme territory, and it is hilarious to me to think it was used seriously in a royal's funeral.
Yeah, this is how we know they're out of touch and need to be deposed.
Yeah. That's the main reason.
Yeah. I see no other reasons why they would need to be deposed.
It's not Elton's fault.
No.
It's not Elton's fault.
No, nothing's ever his fault.
Except the Lions fucking. That was absolutely intentionally his fault.
Well, I think we can get into the etymology of using the word fault, because fault usually implies something bad, and the Lions fucking was unquestionably good.
I mean, without it, how can you have Lion King 2?
You can't.
This is true.
Yeah.
I mean, you could. It just could have happened, not on camera.
No, Tim. Yeah, Elton John wants confirmation.
Yeah.
Visual confirmation.
I know. You are. Before
Elton kidnapped a woman and kept her in a tower for her whole life.
Yeah, Mother
Gothel.
I think it was Gothel. That's what I was thinking.
Griswold.
No, that's Clark.
Which Elton John was involved in that, but Mother Gothel didn't. Yeah, he was, but Mother Gothel didn't fuck anyone, so he bought it out.
Yeah, that's true. She just turned into dust.
He wrote the greatest sex jam ever written, and Disney just could not touch it.
Yeah. Why in the hell aren't they fucking? Disney.
I wrote music for
Disney, they need to fuck right now. Make them fuck. This is kind of a tiny Espinoz.
Drunk football fan. Arsenal, baby, all the way. Make them fuck.
All right, I'm waiting for Chris's bombs, and then I'm going. Ow. I was not paying attention. Okay.
Ooh, can I? Well,
I'm going.
yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna wait and just let you guys.
I just got bowled over by another one immediately.
Suck it out.
Nice. It does, and it tells you, good job dodging. You have more weapon now.
Oh yeah, here we go. I was
Just love having more
fire
weapons.
and I am poisoned. So
Happened immediately.
yeah, I can't say I was not warned.
Now, it doesn't appear that you are.
I just
Did you get Oh, gotcha. My cat should be popping some fountains during this one, so feel free to run through them.
Okay.
Never.
Never? Ow.
Ouch.
Oh, yep. Yeah, see, this is the one.
Ow, get up. Oh, okay, yeah, where you get poisoned, paralyzed, and burnt.
Yes.
Or on fire.
That poison doesn't seem to last all that long.
Yeah.
To be fair.
It's just the paralyze that really puts a wrench in everything.
Yeah. It had a very tiny head, I thought.
I was gonna say they made it look a lot bigger in the video.
No, I
Maybe
accidentally went through the fountain.
Maybe this is a gold crown. Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, the game made a liar out of me.
Ah! Oh!
Oh no!
How much health did I have? I mean, I know I am a bow, but good God. I'm in fully upgraded Rajang armor. I'm gonna go ahead and take some drugs.
Illegal. Yeah. You heard me.
I'm getting vibes that the Padres are going to be the Braves from last year, where they just lose their player and then just win the whole thing. Because that happened with Ronald Jr. Yeah.
Do we hate the Padres? Why do you hate the Padres? All right. Is it... Makes sense. I would have guessed because of their horrific mascot.
And their horrible team colors.
No, it's good.
I can't get behind it, man.
Are they?
Says the Astros.
They're officially not blue anymore.
Okay, what's that supposed to mean?
I'm not 100% sure. I'm just gonna keep saying it until it gets meaning.
I think it means that they were also brown and tan at some point, weren't they?
Like, you can't equate piss and shit uniforms with literally any other uniform in baseball.
I mean, didn't the Astros have brown and orange
uniforms?
No, or...
they have a lot of orange-related unis, but
they didn't have a tan one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Or you're thinking of the Padres in the 80s that were brown and orange. They just really loved brown. You know what? It's probably because Friars robes.
Hey, yeah, that makes sense.
Which now makes sense, but it still does not. I personally do not think it looks good. That does not mean it isn't good.
Whoa. Yeah. Disconcerting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. More near.
Can you not? Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
San Diego, what? Fine, I guess. I don't know.
Oh shit! There's a what's the
Oh my
Luke
god.
guy called?
Yeah. Astalos. There's also a Nargacuga.
Yeah, it's getting a little crowded here, boys.
If someone could hit the Nargacuga, I do have a red.
It should do it.
I don't know. I don't think it counts if you hit. Yeah.
Holy
Yeah,
a lot
it's
of
down,
numbers.
but we need it to be. Oh, it's
happening?
KO'd.
My God.
Now
I think
it
that
needs to stand up and be rideable quickly.
maybe because it was the Mountain Punisher, maybe it doesn't count.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Oh, wait, did it get it now? And now I'm out of my red. Good timing.
Well, I had a red, but
It doesn't look like it.
mm,
You don't currently have a red.
I still have the bug up on my screen. I don't know what the problem is. Well, it's small, so maybe it's used and indicated that it's recharging. I don't know.
Oh, okay, that's right. It's on the weapon. I forgot. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. Not a big deal. All right. I am just glad that we established that I do indeed have it, so that we don't need to worry about it. But
it's true. It's unfortunate, but true.
Hey, there.
Is this thing weak to ice?
I
feel
maybe
like
a little bit.
more
I think it is.
Okay.
I think
But
that
because it's a
this guy,
stronger-
along with the Astalos, was part of the reason that I thought it'd be good to make it the Lugaran weapon. Oh yeah, but I've been watching that Cyberpunk Edge Runners show, and it actually turns out to be to be good.
Cyberpunk seems like an interesting setting. But
yeah, I know.
Yeah,
and I think I mentioned this to Chris, but like the one thing that Trigger has generally done poorly or not cared about at all is world building. Like most of the time, it's just like characters get stronger and beat guy in different variations. So this one like is the first time they're working with like a pre-established IP like ever, I think. And there's clearly already a lot of effort put into the well-established like TTRPG game and the video game and the comics of it that exist, and
or Space
well,
Patrol.
I haven't watched it, so I can't say that. No, I haven't.
Shocking to me. I don't think there are any anime that I've seen that you haven't.
And anime.
That one just kind of slipped out there.
And that's going to be what he calls it now.
No, I have my very firmly established anime mispronunciation, and I'm not straying from it.
Which is what?
Anime.
Oh, that's true. You do say anime relatively often.
Anime. Oh, hey, the Nargacuga's back.
I don't think it's actually here.
I mean, oh yeah, okay. It just plopped.
Yeah, that'll happen sometimes. And since that's the only ability in the game that tells you did a good job and a good dodge, every time I still get hit during it, I'm like, no. Did I?
Oh.
Ah. I didn't need to dust of life there, I guess, but oh well. If you got any more para left, pump them, Jordan. I have para as well. Pump the para.
I'm out, so
okay. We just might not get it then.
Thank you. I was just gonna let that one go for the recording.
Did it, like, leave?
It followed me. It kept chasing me.
Jordan's really good at running into tunnels as a gunner, and then the monster always follows him.
It's not my fault. I don't want it.
He said, I'm gonna fuck up that gunner.
Gotta kill this guy.
Ow.
No, I don't want to fucking carve a Roggy in the middle of this fight. Press A on accident. Don't mind me, guys. Oi! Okay. Yeah.
It's so
The song got
interesting
stuck in your
because the
head.
first time that I ever referenced that song, you had no idea what I was talking about. Ah, okay. That's right. That's right.
Correct.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah. One of the few that stayed like consistently good throughout like most of his career. I've to be fair, I haven't listened to like anything older than like 2000 or younger.
For some reason,
yeah, sorry, I phrased that poorly. I meant as new as 2000.
when we were in Hopcat recently, they were playing like for some reason a live rendition of when was it?
Crocodile Rock.
No. If Friends is Haley, then yes. Oh, Ella. Yeah. No, we were at whatever the taco place is.
Oh, yeah.
Also in yeah. But they were for some reason playing like a kind of modern live recording of one of his hits where he goes up really high and he just took that part down like a sixth or something.
Mm-hmm.
And it was very weird. And I'm like, why are you playing this version? Yeah.
Have you heard that? Go ahead. I know exactly.
How about we cap this thing?
Yeah,
it's
definitely cap it.
the Dua Lipa one. Yeah, it's like a collaboration song between her and Elton John, where it's
There was
literally the chorus. Yeah, and so it's just like the chorus of Rocket Man, but then it's just like weird like Euro beats in front of it.
God.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, they play that on the radio incessantly.
Oh no.
It's bad. That's the Tim. You remember? I don't know if you ever watched it, but there was that fucking awful music video I sent you, where like they're animated horribly.
You sent it to me and you said that and it made me kind of
Not want to
disincentive.
watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you because it's terrible.
Oof.